So with Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, we got these nifty little Pokéball pluses that you can use as controllers for the Switch game or even connected with your phone for Pokemon Go. And full disclosure, the product that I'm talking about, this was actually sent to me for free. I was not paid for my opinion, so I'm going to be completely honest about them. I don't see why it wouldn't be. But basically a seller on Amazon reached out to me and just asked me if I would like to take a look at some of the charging options that they have available for the Pokemon Pokeball Plus. I'll link to these, or the selling pages for these, on the description below. This, again, product was received for free. I guess I'll probably put like free product, but I was not paid for this. So I got two different types of chargers. One is this dual carrier charging stand, and then the other is this single charging stand. So let's just take a look at the single one first. I was honestly as surprised as anybody to see that somebody had made things like this. It doesn't surprise me. I wasn't looking for it. The option that I was using to charge my Pokeballs was this. I basically have a hub that I was plugging into one of the wall chargers, and I just have two USB 3 ports on it, and I was just using that to charge them. But if you can figure out like an easier way to do it, I would certainly be up for it. So with this thing, it is just a singular Pokeball Plus charging stand. It's got 4 little rubber feet, I'm guessing to stop it from like moving around on the table. It's super light, but the actual build of it feels solid. Basically, obviously, you have a USB-C charging port. Looks like it has a couple of LED lights there, and it just terminates in a regular USB cable. So let's plug this in. Thankfully, I've got a little thing over here. Alright, so it looks like it's just showing up blue because it has power. And we should just be able to take this, and it even gives you like a recess because it understands that there's this extra stuff that's connected to it. Just plug that in. So there you go. That's actually pretty good. It goes red because it's actually charging. My Pokeball Plus was unmuted, so it made the actual Pokemon, that's a dirty ball, it made the Pokemon Center noise for the healing. And as you can see here, all of the extra little bits just sort of sit neatly in there without actually causing any problems, which is nice. I mean, you wouldn't want it to be all like bunched up there or not like sitting on the charger properly while it's doing so. So that's actually a good one. I'm going to go ahead and remove this. It holds it in there nice and tight, I will say. That's good. Took it off, light went immediately blue again, so let's just sit that off to the corner and take a look at the next one. So these two are actually going to be the same, they're just variations of the same design. I think it's just color. This one is black, this one is, I think, white. So this is not a dual charging stand. When I originally saw it when they had reached out to me, that's what I thought it was, which, being a person that has both Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, let's just open up the second one too. I decided that, you know, charging both of them at the same time was the way that I want to go, which is why I used like the actual USB hub in order to do that. So I was actually more excited about these ones than I was the single one, because if I could charge both of them at the same time, that would be pretty freaking fantastic. This one, like, build quality feels basically the same. There's a little bit of flex in there, but it does actually feel fairly stable. It doesn't have little rubber feet on this one to keep it from sliding around, which, I mean, it doesn't really matter. I'm not too concerned with it. It looks like this is a spot for an LED light, and obviously you have your USB-C connector right there. I will say that overall, the build quality of this one feels slightly better. Let's go ahead and plug this in. I'm going to go ahead and test both of them because I want to make sure that they both work. So checking this one out, and the USB charging port here seems a little bit more solid. But anyway, what's first? I think it's the white one. Alright, so as you see, it's got a little blue light there, just the same as the other one, basically meaning that this is ready to charge. And then I'm guessing that we just put that one in there like that. So light went red for the fact that it's not charged yet. And then this one, it's just a holding spot. I mean, you can basically just rest your other Pokeball there, which I guess is nice. It lets you keep them together, but I think that it's a waste to have a stand like this and not have it as a dual charging option. I don't see why not. I mean, you have it right there. You have the exact same design. Why not just make it so that this side can charge too? Either way, let's take a look at the next one. Just to make sure it works. Right, so blue is lit up again. I honestly like this one a little bit better just because the black looks a bit nicer. Plug it in. There you go. Light goes red, noise makes, it is charging, and again, the other side works perfectly as a Pokeball stand. So, honestly, the only downside that I'm going to give this particular product is the fact that this is not a charging stand. I think that this is a nicely designed product that keeps everything nice and close together. It's not overly big. I don't think it's overly engineered in any way, shape, or form. I think it's simple and does the job. But if it were up to me, I would actually rather have two of these sitting next to each other to charge the balls at the same time than to have this and have to swap them back and forth. Because normally, what I would do is I would put this on when I go to bed, and then when I leave, I'll take them both. But then now I have to make sure I can swap them once one is charged and then move on. Or I plug in both of these so that I can have them both charging. So that's the only downside here. And again, I think that they are very well built for what they are. They are not expensive at all. When you see on the actual Amazon store page, yeah, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. I think that they're like $15 to $20. I don't remember the exact price offhand. The single charger is obviously going to be the cheaper of the two, but the price is going to be on the store page, and I will put that in the link below. Let me know what you think down below of these options. They do sell some other products, including carrying cases and protective cases and covers for the Pokeball Plus, which actually, seeing as how much damage this guy has on the bottom, might not actually be a bad idea. I don't think they would work with these because of the size of the actual cup for the Pokeball to sit in, but either way, it's not a bad idea, at least for while you're out. The seller has provided me with a discount code for you guys to use if you want to pick up anything like this from their Amazon store, and I'll include that down in the comments below and also like right here should you want to use it. But let me know what you think of these products down below. I'm fairly okay with them. I think it's a really good idea. They're well made. I just wish that this one was a double charger. But anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.